What's up, Fortnite fans? Today we're going to be doing a video on Fortnite, but first, let's have a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait, we have a sponsor?
Well, yes, but actually no. I mean, they could become our sponsor soon, though. We're small channels,
We're
but
getting
that
off
doesn't stop.
topic, man.
Oh, right. Today, my friend, Terracrafter HC, and I, Ray Charambe, will be breaking down Season 11 of Fortnite. This is part 4 of a 4-part series, so if you haven't seen any of the parts, click down below in the description or in the top right corner of this video. If you haven't already subscribed to both my friend and I, make sure to get the latest notifications on what's next. We're breaking down Season 11 alone because it was a fresh start, a comeback, and it has some very good things about it, and some very bad things. Let's get into it. You got anything to start it off?
Well, there were a lot of new locations on this Fortnite map.
That is very true.
We have Craggy Cliffs, Steamy Sacks, Sweaty Sands, Frenzy Farm, Dirty Docks, Holly Hedges, Weeping Woods, Lazy Lake, Slurpy Swamp, and Missy Meadows for the new locations. But the original map locations were brought back. We got Pleasant Park, Salty Springs, and Retail Row for the original map locations.
But they were also found at different locations. So it was kind of a bit weird to look around the map and see Pleasant Park, kind of like
they weren't in their original spots, but oh well. I think it's still cool that some familiar locations were reintroduced.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, the map just does not feel very fluid. And I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if a lot of people agree with that. But for me, the map just doesn't really feel that fluid.
Yeah, it doesn't flow as well as the original map did.
And I do understand that they're trying to make it kind of like, oh, like cities are all around this map and there's towns. But I don't really understand the aspect of the Slurpy Swamp and Steamy Stacks. I don't understand their purpose.
Their role
and I know that they're probably going to serve a role, but I just don't really understand what they're there for, and I feel like they're just kind of weird sitting on the map. But there's no hate for them.
And also the fact
it just
that you had to uncover all of the locations on the map.
I did not like that. Yeah, that was really
enjoyable.
I did not like that. And I understand they were trying to make it, oh yeah, we want you to kind of like go and adventure out and look at the map and kind of just have fun with it. But when you're just trying to play, you don't really want to,
go you want to go to the places you want to go.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of idiotic, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But the map did feature an abundance of water, such as ponds, lakes, and rivers that you can use to swim around the map. And, I mean, the old map did have some lakes and rivers, but Chapter 2, they added a mechanic, and it was swimming. And, I mean, you could swim in you can swim in any...
You could be Michael Phelps in Fortnite.
Yeah, it's true, but I think the one thing that was kind of bad about it, the rivers kind of decide your movement, or how lucky you're going to get.
If their current is pushing against you, you might have to run alongside the river just to get to the
Which is just going to make it slower, because if you wasted your time trying to get in the river and get, to that location, it's going to be a bit harder, because, and the one thing that sucks is when you're in the river, you cannot protect yourself. There is boats, but boats are really only mainly used for rivers. I know people try to take it on land. I've done it before. But the thing is, I mean, they actually take damage as you're on land, and a lot of people hear it. It's super loud. And I just think the boats, I think the fact that it's only, there's literally one vehicle.
You're super vulnerable in the boats as well.
Yeah, I think that the fact it's only one vehicle as well in the game is just really bad, and it just kind of shows Epic isn't really taking risks.
Like maybe a quad crasher or something else.
But that's the one thing that kind of shows you Epic is not taking risks.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it wouldn't hurt for them to take risks.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's understandable why they're playing it safe.
Yeah, because like Season 10 was just terrible, but I feel like they should try to take some risks with some of their ideas. But hey, who knows? But I mean, after Season 10, Epic realized, hey, we need to vault some items, and they vaulted 27 items. I mean, most of these were insignificant to the game and just needed to be removed, but there were some that kind of
like the healing items and the shield items and the launch pads.
The launch pad, I mean, that was movement right there. I mean, I don't care that there's one vehicle in the game. Just put the launch pad back in. Like, if you just put the launch pad back in...
That would make up for the lack of vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, that's just... It helps with a lot of things. But, Yeah, I mean, Epic just really isn't taking risks, and it just the season it's great, and it's actually pretty decent, but the game just
Yeah,
kind of feels bland. And I know it's season one, and I know there's always more to come. This is in the middle, like this is almost at the end of season 11, so we're not even finished. There's always more to come, but it just doesn't feel like they're taking a lot of risks, and there's a lot of things that I feel like they're missing out on. But
yeah, they could be doing a lot more, but at the same
yeah,
time, they could be doing a lot worse.
yeah, it's true. And then another thing was they unvaulted the SMG from Season 5.
Season
They
5.
brought back the Burst AR, which debuted as an epic and legendary variant weapon, which was just OP. And then they brought back the three rarities for the pump, the common, epic, and legendary, and then the rare pistol and the rare rocket launcher. Reason why I put these in is because yeah, I mean, it kind of just shows they're really not taking risks. They literally
Yeah,
unvaulted,
they're kind of putting
like
in weapons that are more
six
bland.
weapons basically.
While they
Yeah,
might be more useful, they might serve more of a purpose.
yeah, five
They're
weapons.
not
My
as
bad.
fun. You know,
Yeah,
you're going
it's
to be using them
just
a lot.
yeah,
You're going
it's
to get
just not
bored of them.
great. Then they brought the harpoon gun, which was mainly brought in for fishing purposes, but it's also a weapon that deals 75 damage, and it's got 10 uses. This thing is almost, it's kind of OP because literally it can break down any like
Yeah,
wood
it
wall
can
with
break
one
down
shot.
any wall with one
Yeah,
shot.
it's insane. But like we said, the shields offered are just really bad. There's barely any. I mean, there's only minis, big pots, and that's basically it that you're gonna get from chests. If you really want to
Yeah,
like get more shield, you have to either go to the Slurpy Swamp River, you have to find Slurpy trucks and Slurpy cans that like Slurpy barrels basically, and they're kind of
yeah,
found all around the map, but it's kind of hard to find them.
yeah.
But
They're kind of rare. They're not even in
it's
some
just
locations.
yeah, it's really bland and it just does not feel very good. Um, then Winterfest was introduced in December, and the weird thing was they um, extended the season to February, which
Yeah,
was really weird.
3 months
I don't
long
know.
seasons are too long
Who
for me.
knows?
I think
Who knows?
I'd
But
rather them be 2.5 months at most, if not 2 months.
yeah, and yeah, it's just weird. But then Winterfest was introduced, which gave you wraps, skins, gliders, and backblings for free, and you could just open presents. And yeah, it was interesting, and it's actually still going on right now. There's a day left, so
Yeah.
yeah, I thought that was interesting. But and then one thing that they did was they unvaulted. Well, yeah, they brought a vaulted weapon and unvaulted it and put it into the game for a day to give a nostalgic feel.
Oh yeah.
It was interesting.
Nostalgia.
One interesting one. I don't know why they would want to do it. Just bring the
I mean,
unvaulted mode. I'm
there are
just saying.
some weapons that are good
Yeah,
that came out. But there were some weapons that are bad that
yeah.
came out.
And then during that, also, Epic teams with Star Wars and create skins, and they put a nice little live event with the Millennium Falcon taking down
Mm.
TIE fighters, and they fall around the map, and you can actually go fight stormtroopers that are actually OP. But if you kill them, you get their blasters, and they're pretty OP as well. But they also
And
brought
there are
in
lightsabers
lightsabers.
and
God,
lightsaber chests that
lightsabers.
give
Yep,
4 mythic
yep.
lightsabers.
They're OP. They block every shot, every shotgun pellet. It's stupid. Epic,
Yeah,
take them out of the game. Get them get
if
them out
you
of the game.
block them if you block with them, you're basically invincible from your front
Yeah.
side.
Unless there's a rocket coming at you. That's the only thing that
Yeah.
you can't really protect yourself from. But the unvaulted items for this event were the Sneaky Snowman, Snowball Launcher, Presents, Hunting Rifle, the Suppressed AR, and the Tactical AR. And the map turned to snow because it's December, it's
It's
winter, it's
Christmas.
Christmas.
Well,
Yeah,
not
it's
anymore,
great.
but it's
Yeah,
snowy.
it's not really Christmas anymore, but it's snowy. And you know what they did? They brought
They brought
blizzards into the game.
blizzards.
Worst thing ever. It's
Yeah,
just bad.
blizzards hinder your vision. Like
I
even the mild ones, they hinder your vision quite a bit.
yeah.
But the extreme ones, you can barely see yourself,
Yeah, that's not even an exaggeration. Like the
let alone the
extreme
things
one
in front of you.
is insane. It's just too much. But you know, one of the things is like I feel, we were kind of spoiled, from like season 8, they were bringing LTMs every day. They were putting them in, like they were just kind of switching them out every day.
Yeah.
And now in season 1, in chapter 2, season 1, we barely even see a lot of LTMs. I mean, we've been on solid gold duos for like 4 days now.
Yeah, it's
It's
too
really
long.
bland. Like I'm saying, there's not a lot of items that are being offered that are really, they're not taking risks. That's just
Yeah.
epic right now. They're not adding vehicles,
If they
the
don't take
movement,
risks, then their
yeah,
game's gonna slowly
just
just
the movement is
die.
just bad. It's just
Yeah.
terrible. And yeah, I just don't agree with it. But there is always more to come. Season 11
Yeah.
isn't
It's
finished.
definitely a lot better than season 10 and some of
Yeah,
the other ones.
and hopefully it turns out best for Epic and the community. I'm saying, I'm really hoping they do take risks. I mean,
Yeah.
even when they added bad freaking items that were just overpowered, they were kind of fun to use. And then
Yeah,
when they
even
kind
the
of
bad
realized,
weapons that were just
yeah,
bad, they were still fun to use as
yeah,
well.
when Epic kind of finally, and that's the thing, if Epic realized sooner about these weapons and like the items in season 10, we wouldn't be here right now. They'd probably be taking a bit more risk, but they're not,
Yeah.
and but that's fine. But yeah, you know, what did you think? What do you think of the uh series, Brim?
I think it was a great one. I had a
I
lot of
did too.
fun breaking down
I
all
did
the
too.
seasons of Fortnite.
Yeah, I really liked, just going through all the seasons, and a lot of people are, you're probably thinking, why are you doing one season? The reason why we're doing it is just because if there were 12 seasons, that would have been great, but we didn't want to wait that long, and yeah, we kind of just spaced it out to where we thought it would have worked. But yeah, I mean that's why we're doing season 11 for one
Yeah.
part. But
Mhm.
the reason why we also did it was because it's just kind of in the middle. It's a
Yeah.
good season, but it's also got some bad things about it. But other
It's
than that, I
average.
thought the series was great, and I really liked breaking down these seasons.
And for the end of the video, I
Yeah.
have a question. And the end of the series, I guess. Have you guys ever pondered about ponds while sitting in a pond?
Well, what a question. I think I'll have to answer that,
Yeah.
in the comments, but not right now. I got to think about it.
Yeah, I
But
gotta
if you
think
guys,
about this too.
yeah, if you guys stayed long enough, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share it if you'd like. But thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next video.